All right, so chat has decided that this deck needs to be named Call of the Death Moth, and I like that a lot better. So anyway, this is an infinite combo deck. Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and I'm really excited about some of the fun stuff we have going on. So I built a Solemnity control deck a little while ago, and the deck was awesome, and I was trying to make sure I played enough decks in between Solemnity before I played this deck, but it's been long enough. I need to play it. It is awesome. And it is an infinite combo deck. I know a lot of you are like, what? I hate infinite combos. Leave, unsubscribe, dislike, ban you forever. Well, I say to you, because it's awesome, all right? I really just enjoy playing the infinite combo type of things. I like playing the interesting, fun things that are available in Magic. And infinite combos are never going to go away because guess what? They've been around for flipping ever. And it is a part of a strategy in Magic. It's the same as counterspells are really annoying and I don't necessarily like them, but it's a strategy in Magic that is there, and it's just something that you guys that like you have to kind of get used to. It's a different type of deck, it's a different style, and it's just the same as aggro, mid-range, control combo. Combo is one of those options, and I think that that is just something that we've got to deal with. Yeah, it's very, very mature conversation. Anyway, Luminous Broodmoth, really cool card with Solemnity. So Solemnity says, 3 mana, players can't get counters. Counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or lands. Well, Luminous Broodmoth says that as long as a creature doesn't have, it isn't flying, that it will come back to life. So basically, if KROXA comes into the battlefield and we have Solemnity on it, then it'll just keep coming back over and over and over again. Even if we don't have Solemnity, this ends up discarding them 2 cards or making them lose 6 life or both, So really powerful combo just with Luminous Broodmoth and KROXA in general, so this deck works out really well. Solemnity just makes it an infinite combo loop, so KROXA comes back over and over and over again and eventually will kill them with the 3 points of damage dealt to them. We also have Fanatical Firebrand, which does the same type of thing, where it comes back, you can, for 1 damage, sacrifice it, deal damage to their face, do it over and over again. And so basically, we want Solemnity, we want Luminous Broodmoth, and we want either KROXA and Fanatical Firebrand to hit the battlefield so then we can go off and do crazy things. With the rest of this deck, I decided to go, you can build combo a bunch of different ways. You can go for all in on making sure combo works, have a bunch of card draw, have a bunch of just answers and control. I like to play with alternate win conditions instead. That's just my play style. I would prefer to build a deck that has other ways to win than just the combo. This combo is really, really strong. It's powerful and it does great. But Luminous Broodmoth, Solemnity, all of this kind of works with some other combo pieces as well. Woe Strider and just having Mayhem Devil and a Cruel Celebrant, Blood Artist also works with Solemnity as well, so they can just keep coming back. We can sacrifice stuff, have things come back over and over again, and just have this infinite combo loop with Blood Artist, Cruel Celebrant. And so basically we have just a bunch of different ways and synergies to build up this deck and have it go off. So ultimately with the deck, what we have is Selfless Savior, sacrifices itself, gives protection to our Luminous Broodmoth, our combo pieces, which is amazing. It also can't just sacrifice an instant speed, so it works well with Mayhem Devil, works well with Blood Artist, Cruel Celebrant if we need them to. And then Blood Artist, one of the newer cards from Historic, I'm not sure if everyone knows about it, but it's an older card as well, so everyone should know about it. 2 mana, 0/1, whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, so the opponent's creatures as well, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Really busted, powerful card. It's kind of like Cruel Celebrant, but for all creatures instead of that. Cruel Celebrant has the benefit of having a little bit better stats, at being a 1/2 instead. Whenever another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. It's great, it's awesome. We talked about KROXA, lots of text on this. We've talked about it. The one card in here that I felt like we just barely trimmed down on, we barely added recently, we went down 1 Mayhem Devil, 1 Selfless Savior to add in 2 Call of the Death Dwellers. And the reason why is because if we have Luminous Broodmoth, we have Solemnity, and we have KROXA in the graveyard but not in hand, it just feels really awkward. It's one of these cards, KROXA is a card that you want to play on turn 2 when you have it. And so having Call of the Death Dweller to be able to run into ways to get KROXA or Fanatical Firebrand back from the graveyard is really nice to have. So I think 2 copies should be right here. We'll see if we want more. There may be the possibility that Solemnity, even though it is one big part of the combo piece, we don't necessarily want to find 2 copies of it. We don't want to find more. 1 copy is perfect here. And so it might be nice to kind of just get rid of the Solemnity, or 1 copy of Solemnity, go to 3 copies, and so that we can run into that combo if we have it, but not have it. So anyway, tweaking the numbers of this can definitely be a thing that we talk about as we go along through the deck. But overall, I think that it's a powerful deck, it's fun, and let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. search for target enchantment. The issue with that is like then you end up having 5 copies or things like that. It'd be better just to run card draw, or like Village Rites would be really good in this. So Village Rites might be a card that we want to bring in up against Kytheon, by the way. And this is a sweet hand. This has all the pieces that we want. All right, so go Fanatical Firebrand, swing in. This is actually a really good aggressive play. They totally have shock. No attacks, pass the turn. We do want Fanatical Firebrand to stay alive. That is an important thing for us. Play KROXA. No attacks, pass the turn. Again, we're setting up an infinite combo loop. Their life total is important to bring down. Rude. Alright, that's fine. Fanatical Firebrand, I'm always so iffy with trying to actually use it as I play it. That's fine. Alright, Goblin Chain Whirler. Alright, now we shock phase. Down to 18. Alright, lands and Solemnity would be great to hit. Land would be great to hit. I guess we go KROXA, slow them down a little bit here. Not slow them down, but just disrupt. We have 24 lands in the deck. Like, we should be hitting lands fairly consistently. We only need to get the 4 mana. And we're finding if it's like turn 5, turn 6, oftentimes as well. So I think 24 is the right amount. Well, there's one combo piece. Alright, Fanatical Firebrand, Selfless Savior, pass the turn. Well, they have a lot of Goblin Chain Whirlers. If they have a third one here, I'm going to be so angry. Alright, check this out. We're going to go ahead and put Selfless Savior to give it indestructible. Shock again. Alright, 2 cards out of the hand is okay. We get to take 6, though. That's a little bit annoying. Not get to. We have to take 6. Oh, come on. Back. I think that's game. Yeah, that's game. Even if we find Ghost Rider, yeah, they kill us there. Oh, that was just terrible running. Alright, let's see if we can draw lands now. Alright, up against the price is right. And Keepable hand? Fanatical Firebrand, Fabled Passage on turn 2 to get white mana. We have Solemnity, Woe Strider. Woe Strider can go digging for the rest of our combo. Green mana. Fanatical Firebrand might be useful here. Blood Crypt, tapped. I should just be going for Fabled Passage then. Oh well. Pass the turn. Scavengers. That's actually really bad for us. That does stop the combo. Alright, Fanatical Firebrand, Selfless Savior. Pass the turn. Price is wrong, Bob. That is from Happy Gilmore. I got you. Such a good movie, by the way. Llanowar Visionary. Alright. Solemnity at least keeps Scavenging Ooze from being massive, but it does disrupt everything we want to do in life. That's not good. Down to 18. So do we go for that? Ooh, or Mayhem Devil just kill it? Yeah, I think that getting rid of it's more important here. Mayhem Devil. Fanatical Firebrand kills Scavenging Ooze. Kill Scavenging Ooze. Pass the turn. Yes, Mayhem Devil is rotating out of Standard 2021. It's We're the Spark, and so does not cut it. Voracious Hydra. Alright, if they go to kill the Mayhem Devil... I mean, yeah, so we get another ping of damage, right? So, target creature you control, ping the face. They're playing with a lot of counter stuff, so Woe Strider would be nice to get out here. Let's see here. So, Fable Passage. I get to kill the Llanowar Visionary. Or I can go for Solemnity now, and then that just puts anything with counters is dead then. Interesting choice. Let's go Solemnity. Pass the turn. Why does Wizard of the Coast allow Teferi's Tutelage, Underworld Dreams, and Peer into the Abyss to exist? Pure evil cards. I think they're fun cards. I love Mill. Like, I don't know what everyone's hatred of Mill is, like why it's there. It's kind of interesting to me. So one interesting with Solemnity is that Blast Zone now doesn't do a whole lot. This does not stop loyalty encounters. The Planeswalkers do just fine.
My grief fuels my mission.
Grafdigger's Cage, I think, stops Luminous Broodmoth combo. So that's annoying. Creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. So this does stop our combo, which is very rude. I don't like rude things. Alright, so now we just need to put damage to his face. We don't have an answer for Grafdigger's Cage, and so I guess we just don't even care about it anymore. We just start going face with everything. Cruel Celebrant. I like it. Yeah, so that means we can't bring this Woe Strider back with the escape trigger either. They do get some life gain going on here, so maybe we want to just kill this now. Pass the turn, we'll see. I've ever done the Ironcrag feat into Ugin. I've not done that. I feel like Auspicious Strix, even though it's less consistent, is a better way to be going for Ugin on early turns, like turn 5, whatnot. Alright, goes for Karn again. I'm trying to think what they could have. So, Sorcerer's Spyglass means Woe Strider loses its ability to sacrifice things. That could be very annoying. Meteor Golem. They killed the Karn. Maybe I should have killed Gilded Goose there. Meteor Golem kills what? It's Mayhem Devil. This actually ends up working out in our favor a little bit. Alright, so now we sacrifice here. We kill Gilded Goose, they stop gaining life. Not a land on top. No thank you. Sacrifice Mayhem Devil. Nothing come back from the graveyard. That's really annoying. We will keep Cruel Celebrant. Things in for 3. No blocks. We should be able to gain enough life over turns that that's fine. Maybe. Cruel Celebrant. Pass the turn. Why are they rotating so many out? They've been doing rotation since the beginning of Magic, I believe. It's a yearly thing. Or at least the beginning of Standard, which I don't know when that started necessarily. Alright, what artifact can they grab now? Maybe just another Meteor Golem just to have it. Sorcerer's Spyglass. Alright, so that shuts off Woe Strider. Which I could sacrifice stuff now to make sure we get a good Scribe, but now it's just going to be a good blocker for us. And that's basically what we got going for us. Man, I did not recognize how much Karn just shuts us down. So yeah, Woe Strider can no longer do the sacrifice trigger. KROXA is annoying, but it still triggers our stuff. Sacred Foundry tapped. No attacks, pass the turn. I mean, as long as we have 2 Cruel Celebrants on the board, we're not out of the game. As soon as they hit Ugin, we are definitely out of the game. But until then, we have a shot.
True goodness can never be corrupted.
And Godfarer's statue. Yay! Yeah, cannot bring KROXA back. KROXA again. I mean, if the other card in hand is a land, this ends up being 5 points of damage. Okay, just a Llanowar Elves. What are the odds that we actually win here? It's not looking great. I really don't know. Blood Artist off the top would be nice. Maybe we do want... Oh yeah, Blast Zone doesn't work with Solemnity. Godfarer's statue. Yay. This is such a weird game. What are the best artifacts? The ones that they have out here basically are the best. Grafdigger's Cage shuts down a lot of decks. Creatures, cards in graveyards, and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Shuts down Winota. Not that Winota's a big deal in Historic anymore, but in Standard, shuts down graveyards. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries either. It's just all the good things. And all the good things are bad for us. Is this a game that's worth sticking around for? Like, I usually like to stay in games when there's higher than a 0% chance that we lose, but I'm not sure that we're higher than that. You know, like, technically, if everything dies now, we get 8 points of damage to face. So we could just swing in with everything. They'll be forced to block at some point, and we can do a lot. It's a 6/6.
Awaken.
Goes a swingin'. Swings with everything. All right. This is actually great for us. So block here, block here. Give Woe Strider indestructible. We can take 5. Deal Meteor Golem. Yeah, that's bad. So they have Mobilized District here as well. I think I'm okay with that trading off. I could try to kill the Karn so they don't have the Godfarer's statue anymore. That might force the block more. I should be using Blood Artist instead of Celebrant. I am using both. Yeah, I think this one's over. I knew it was there. We basically had to draw a creature on that turn to still have a shot, and which was very unlikely. We'd drawn like 4 creatures in a row, so like it was a highly unlikely chance that we did. Let's go down one more Selfless Savior and one Celebrant. All right, yeah. So added Village Rites, went down to Selfless Savior, Celebrant. We're gonna see how this deck runs now. All right, up against KROXA, we have the Luminous Broodmoth, a really interesting hand. Besides that, I'm gonna keep it though. Up against Lurrus, which means probably Auras. Cycling might be a thing in Historic. I don't know. Probably not though. Let's go Blood Crypt. Pass the turn. Yeah, it's Auras. Of course it is. Play Celebrant, pass the turn. Celebrant, Woe Strider, Broodmoth. Pretty good combo. If we have Solemnity as well, we have infinite combo. It's the 4-card version, but if they don't have answers for us, infinite is still infinite. Doesn't matter how big they get. No blocks. Woe Strider. That gives us a blocker as well. Pass the turn, and we can go digging for Solemnity. All that glitters. Okay, Solemnity. An Echo Firebrand does end up being a decent blocker for us for a few turns, but digging for Solemnity. Okay, passing my turn. Ravenop Ruins, Luminous Broodmoth. We block with Woe Strider to get an extra trigger and some more digging for Solemnity. Pass the turn. This feels like a standard deck so far. Yeah, Almond Kit has a bunch of more cycling stuff. The biggest issue with Almond Kit, though, is that it's all colored cycling things. I'll see the Blessed Bounty. Can't be blocked. I did forget about that ability. That's pretty nice for them. Alright, Solemnity off the top. Is it worth scrying for the Cruel Celebrant here? The one issue with scrying with Cruel Celebrant is that I guess we can play the Blood Artist as well. Alright, so yeah, we sacrifice Cruel Celebrant, we go scrying. It has to not be flying for it to work, but because we have another Blood Artist, the double Blood Artist gives us quite a bit of damage here, actually. And we can go digging for it again. Alright, keep it. Pass to my turn. Blood Artist. Blood Artist. Sacred Foundry tapped. Looking for 4. The main thing here is that it gives us life gain. So if we really need to, we can gain, what is it? 6 life, deals 6 points of damage. Actually, do we have lethal here? Because we have 6, we have 3 when we sacrifice this one, 3 more, 6. And then if we sacrifice another one, we start losing them. Well, that's another 3, so we have 9. And then 11, 13, 14. So I think we have actually exactly lethal here. Especially because we can sacrifice Broodmoth as well before we start sacking the rest of these. So we do actually have lethal. I always forget how powerful Woe Strider and Luminous Broodmoth are. Let's go ahead and just go for this. So sack a Blood Artist. Target, target. Scry, another Cruel Celebrant as well. Sure. It's not Solemnity, but it's pretty fun. See, this is where the other win condition and synergies is pretty nice. So now we sacrifice Broodmoth. 3 more points of damage. That's the part I was forgetting, is that we could also sacrifice the Broodmoth there. 5. Sacrifice a Blood Artist. Down to 2. And that's game. Sweet. Not too shabby. Keep this. A lot of good synergies in this hand. Blood Crypt, Firebrand, Shringaman. Give him the Shringaman. We have an answer for Skrk Prospector, which is really nice. Do I go Blood Artist, or do I go Fanatical Firebrand number 2 into Village Rites? Blood Artist, if we hit another land, could be really nice here. I guess we go Firebrand. It gets direct damage to face if they go answered. Unanswered is really nice. Pass the turn. And we do need more card draw to try to hit more lands anyway, so Lava Runner. Cool. My turn. Blood Artist. Don't get a hold of the Village Rites, but that's fine. Pass the turn. Ooh, and Mayhem Devil. Okay, Fabled Passage, Mayhem Devil. Goes a Stomping. We'll just go Village Rites now. We lose out on 2 triggers with Mayhem Devil, but I think that's fine. Yeah, we're not worried about the Lava Runner right now, right? Alright, so sack here. Just digging for combos. Opponent scoops it up. There we go. Everything else I think does okay. The biggest issue is that black just doesn't have artifact enchantment interaction at all. I'm not sure how they would print that though, because it's kind of the thing that they don't do that. Alright, up against Garrett Jax. Bring it on. Oh no. How quick can they mux us? That is the question for all. We have Solemnity, we have Ghost Rider. All we need is the Broodmoth. It has been very difficult to run into all of the pieces though. I have been noticing that. We are winning, but because we're just playing other good stuff. Which, I mean, that was the reason we're playing other good stuff. Alright, Celebrant. Just because it can block a little bit better than Prospector. Skrk Prospector with Blood Artist actually ends up being really good. They sacrifice so many times that... So getting this out, if all its spells, is good. And I just realized we have the combo pieces. Alrighty then. Yeah, does Black have any artifact destruction though? They do have sacrifice target enchant, or like sacrifice enchantments. Things like that, but it's still not amazing. Alrighty. Come on, deck. Give us... Throw me a flippin' bone here. No attacks. Do you have Mexus? If not, do you have everything else that's amazing? If so, good for you, sir. Maybe 24 lands is not enough? Yeah, Black interacts with Planeswalker's creatures so well that it makes sense. Like, that's the reason why multicolored is a big deal. Alright. Hit your face a bunch of times. They lost the one Prospector. Matron. Or more Muxus. Actually, probably not. They don't have the lands to really do it. They'd probably dig like for Skrk Prospector maybe? Or Krenko. With Chieftain and War Chief, it seems really powerful. Instigator. Very interesting. Alright, so block with the Celebrant. Keep the Blood Artist around for a turn. Down to 13, we go for... Yes, Woe Strider? Alright, so we do hit land. All the Death Dweller is something we can have happen here as well. So... Can we survive if we play Solemnity? That's the biggest issue. I don't think that we can. So play Woe Strider. 2 more blockers. Pass the turn. Opponent is thinking it through. Blood Artist is a big deal. Like, being able to just, like, kill their stuff a bunch If they don't kill us quickly, we start doing lots and lots of damage to them. Dark Prospector. Alright. All we have to do is keep Blood Artist alive and we have a shot. Another Chieftain. Target face. A lot of damage. That is so very much ouch. Yeah, their best thing here is just to swing in with what they have over and over again. Alright, so block here, kill a Chieftain. Keep Blood Artist back. I don't think we're dead. Are we dead? 10. It's exactly lethal. We have to block. Dang it! Yeah, I don't think there's a way of coming back from that, then. Sack? Oh, wait, no. Oh, dang it. I didn't have to sack. I could have sacrificed beforehand. Gained 1 point of life. We would have dropped to 1. I messed up. I forgot about that part of it. That doesn't work for us. I don't think anything really does, though. A lot of Cruel Celebrants out the top. Didn't we just put that to the bottom? Down to 5. Yeah, that's game. If we had hit land a little bit earlier, I think that we might have been able to race them there. It would have been really close. We had Woe Strider, Solemnity, and Luminous Broodmoth. Still can't find land. Sometimes, you know, sometimes. The hard part is that the more and more 2-ofs or whatever that you put into the deck, the less consistent it is. And we're already getting there. So we have KROXA to play. 2 KROXAs is not bad for turn 1, turn 2. Or turn 2, turn 3. And if we find white mana along the way, this is an amazing hand. We have 2 of the combo pieces we want. So we have basically 3 turns to try to find white mana. Not sure this is good. We'll see. This probably should be a mulligan. Jacking ourselves against mono red. Not hitting land yet. If we don't even hit any lands, then I'm just gonna say Shuffler hates me. That's how life goes sometimes. Jock, yeah. Down to 14. Woe Strider here would be the best play. So, plains. We want plains. Exactly a plane. You know what? That's actually better. Alright, cool. Woe Strider. Last turn. Dr. Spillikin with Prime Sub. Thank you so much, my brother. Alright, sack here. Get a scry. Not what we need. We need white mana. We are going to be greedy and not block here to swing it. Down to 11. Yes! Yes! Alright. The game is on! The game is on! Past the turn. Double KROXA here. Still busted even if we don't get anything else. Cruel Celebrants into double KROXA. Actually, we probably just go Cruel Celebrant, hold them up with Woe Strider. We can gain life whenever we need to. How much burn do they have? Alright, block with Woe Strider. Beyond Memphis also at the Prime Sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And how are you, by the way? Alright, Chainwood. That means they're tapping out, which is great here for us. Get a Scry and Blood Artist. Yeah? I mean, it's not Solemnity, but we get a bunch more Scries. This is about as good as it gets. Go to my turn. Let's go. See, Blood Artist dies to other Chain Whirlers. Those Celebrants do not, but we can also then potentially kill more of their stuff. Let's make them discard here as well, actually. So, Cruel Celebrant, KROXA. So as this trigger goes off, we sacrifice with Woe Strider. Wait, let me... Hate this. Alright. No, don't concede. Few battlefield, hold there. So annoying. You would think they would just automatically make you have that trigger, but no. Now we can take off the full control. That is a Solemnity. Holding on to KROXA would have been nice, but Solemnity works with Cruel Celebrant as well. Swing in with Woe Strider. Pass the turn. Maybe going for the Cruel Celebrant and Blood Artist would have been better there, just to have more life gain. Block. Oh, dang it, I'm actually messing up here. Because now we can't sacrifice anything and bring it back. Screw the critics. No, don't tell me. Say it ain't so. Alright, sacrifice Cruel Celebrant, gain a life. Keep Solemnity still. Go to 1. Ooh, this is close. Blood Artist, Cruel Celebrant. Alright, we have to keep Woe Strider alive, so swing in with Woe Strider. Down to 10, pass the turn. 2 cards. Swings in. Block, block. Can I lose the Luminous Broodmoth? We can gain quite a bit of life here if we end up sacrificing it anyway. Two cards in hand. So Embercleave would be really annoying here. I want to go for the combo. That's the whole dream. We are trying to go for the combo, right? So, which means one of these guys needed to stay alive as well, though. Ah! You get the Scry. All the Death Dweller actually... Does it do it? We need one more land. Yeah, keep it on top. Blood Artist dies. I think we actually have lethal with Call the Death Dweller now. So we have the Solemnity, which would be sweet. Oh, I did it wrong. Blood Artist comes back. Okay, we take it down to 1. And it's land. Alright, we actually have lethal in the air. Pass to my turn. Swing in. Call the Death Dweller first. Let's just go ahead and show it. The Solemnity. We have the lethal. Oh my goodness. Alright, that worked out. And you have to have Jace on the board, basically, beforehand. Alright, Self-a Savior, pass the turn. Village Rites is nice. Swing in. Blood Artist. Alright, this time I'm going to try to play this a little bit differently. Alright, Blood Artist comes out. Good for you. I'm going to try to hold off on the KROXA. That's the combo. That is the combo. Go Solemnity, pass the turn. Can you kill us in 2 turns? Ankar Crash it. That goes a long way towards killing us in 2 turns. But not quite there yet. Light of the stage. Shock. No, that means they have a way to kill Broodmoth. Fanatical Firebrand is actually really good here, though. Okay. Hold control. Let me play my village rights on this now. Okay, so play KROXA. Because we have Fanatical Firebrand, we have an answer to what they're doing. So, sacrifice KROXA. Resolve. We're basically trying to hit the land. There we go, so that we can go Broodmoth into Firebrand on the next turn. And just hope they don't hold up the shock. Way to kill Broodmoth. We can hold it up indefinitely, right? So we should be fine. Okay, pass the turn. Hazaret. Doesn't have cards left. Do they have shock? Are we dead? 6, 5, 2, and they have shock. No! Come on! What the? For the love. Alright, against Zaw. Bring it on, Zaw. Luminous Broodmoth with Call of Death Dweller. Actually pretty sweet stuff here. All we need is more sacrifice outlets. Firebrand. Heal you. Always kill Llanowar turn 1. If you can. If you do not, bad things always happen. You know what? We'll pass on this one. Because we do have a chance to just go off with the combo in 2 turns. Steel Leaf Champion. All we need is a land. Go Solemnity. Pass the turn. If we hit land in Broodmoth, we have the lethalness. Landcaller, number 2. Come on, deck. Just once. Just work with us just once. I don't think we have a land that's tapped now, so no blocks, that's fine. We take it down to 9. That's a little really low. I don't like that. Ah! Come on, deck. Blood Artist, Selfless Savior. We cannot block the Silly Champion, but we can gain some life to where it shouldn't kill us. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Alright, no Coco. No Coco, that's great. We like no Coco. I don't think it's good for me saying things like... anyway. Silly Champion, cannot block it. We take it down to 2. We're not dead yet. Land, give it to me now. Deck! Why would you do this to me? Oh, come on. Oh. Alright, so we can gain how much life? We have Fanatical Firebrand in hand. Dude, what is up with this deck? Pass the turn. Yeah, we can't gain enough to deal with this. We have it in hand. I just wanted to see if we could draw it here. Yeah, 9 points of damage we can't handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't kill anything to gain the extra points of life. So yeah, good game. Dude, this deck hates me. We are so close. All we need, so for those that maybe don't understand it, all we need is 1 land to get Broodmoth on the battlefield. If we have Broodmoth on the battlefield, then we have Solemnity go off, and Fanatical Firebrand will trigger over and over again. Every time that we sacrifice it, it will try to get a flying counter onto it. It won't be able to be put onto it because of Solemnity. We sacrifice, we kill, we do 1 point of damage. Blood Artist will do 2 more points of damage, and we just get to go off with the combo. We were so close, so close. I really wish Wizards would let us look at what's on the library. Like, if this is a land, it'd be so nice. There is a side of it that we went down to 2 life, and there was a chance that we couldn't have the shock land, but Selfless Saviors will let us do it anyway. So I don't know. Sometimes, you know, Alright, so Call of the Death Moth is a combo that should work at some point. The deck itself is powerful and good. We had the combo so many times right there in our grasp, and the deck was just like, nah, I hate you. Or Arena was like that, and just decided not to give us lands. And you know what? That happens sometimes, supposedly. That's cool. That's alright. Alright, well, overall, the deck is fun. It is a blast. The combo can work for people. It's just not going to work for me. That's just how it goes sometimes. And I'm sorry. I know some people will be like, I watched the whole video and never saw a single time the combo went off. Therefore, unsubscribe, dislike, hate you for the rest of my life. And that's okay, because I'm done playing it, and we're going to play other stuff later. So anyway, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe onto my YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me and follow me on Twitch, link is down in the description below. And we'll see you guys in the next one.